Oh, hi. Kind of snuck up on me there. I was not quite prepared. Well, I am, but I'm not. You know what I mean? You're just there. Hello. Hello, Denise, Becky. Hello, Robin. Tina. And Nickel Patch. Did you end up joining us on Facebook Mafia? I know you asked to join it. Hopefully you ended up getting there. Hello, Anna and Donna Faye. Hello, Teresa. And Rowena and Sharon and Heather and Helly and Lois. Happy you're all here. And Pat Raymond Schneider. Hello. And Sonia and Pommy Mommy. Linda and Terry. Come on, keep popping. You're on time. Let's go. Actually, let me just clear out the little one that says, going live shortly. It just popped up on my little screen here so I could. Yes, I did. I got all shaved. I did. I had to. It was driving me nuts. All right, hold on. Let me just. There we go. Okay. There we go. We're good. I did. I had to. I had to get a haircut. So this is what we're doing. I thought it was funny because I was, being all trying to get ahead of the game, at least have one done for the show. And just after 2 p.m. my time, less than an hour ago, I tried to finish putting one together. Well, anyways, one of these rows was upside down. And I was all, pressing it, and I'm looking at it going, oh, come on. So anyways, I took a picture of it and said, this is how it started off, laugh out loud. But I fixed it. It looks much better now. Oh, here goes Mr. Clive. Are you talking already? Come here. Come here. Come here. It's hot here. It's hot. I'm not complaining, though. Just telling you. The weather-wise. Come here, buddy. Hey. Come here. Want to see the peoples? Come here. Come here. Come here. Here, I'll pick you up since I'm standing. There we go. Saddle, buddy. No, don't get on the mic. We'll switch you on sides. There we go. There you go. You matched the block today. Be Mr. Clive Super Cape. Do-do-do-do. Hello, Pam. Welcome. She's my fellow crossing guard and guild mate. Yes, so that's what we're doing. Jacob's ladder. Very simple. 4-patch and a half square triangle, and that's it. And the strips from cutting is 2.5, just easy because everybody's got 2.5s. And then you cut 5-inch for the other sides and so in between. So to make the half square triangle. So just make sure you had the layout correct. Yes, he's cute. He's probably loving the fan. He's a cute little guy. He really is. Actually, I had one of the customers say he was so black he was blue, and I went, really? But I guess you don't really see it, right? So, But he's getting a lot of the gray hairs, though. Nope. You're not running across like you did last time. That was weird. All right, there you go. Get some lovin's. I picked him up some cool little liver treats the other day at the little pet store. So there we go. Good job, cat. Now he's just going to talk in the background. Okay, so that's our square. So these end up being about 4.5. 4.5. You really shouldn't have to square up anything at all. The only stuff I had coming off, where I already put them on the floor, was really just the tips of the half square triangles. So it's a really easy pattern. So because I have, you heard that, textured looking whites and textured looking blacks, as well as solid blacks and solid whites. So what I thought, to give movement and a design idea to the quilt that I'm trying to put together in my head, like I have this idea in my head, is put the textured white with the solid black and the textured black with the solid white. And then when it comes to adding, I have these here, which are black and white mix. There's a few of them here. And I thought if I kind of did every other row like that with these mixed, to go with the solid blacks, I was hoping that would look okay. So anyways, it'd be like a row on an angle of black and whites, and then a row of the mixed black and white with the black, and then another row. I don't know. In my mind, it looks good. Hopefully it does to you too. Yes, happy Father's Day to all the fathers out there and the moms who act as fathers. Oh, we just got here, Barbara. No worries. You're like 3 minutes. If anything, 3 minutes. That's okay. No big deal. I made Pop steak and eggs for breakfast. So that's what he got for breakfast. Unfortunately, he had to cook his own lunch. But Munchkin's got dinner, taken care of. So we don't have to worry about that. So yeah, that's what we're working on. That's what we're working on. All right, so we'll put that there. And I have a bunch of textured blacks here, and I will iron them out. Maybe you can see some of them. I'm not sure if you can, but they have some, little movement to them, sometimes little shades of grays and blacks, so on and so forth. It's really quite pretty. And same with some of the whites. Obviously, you saw the one that I used for the bits and bobs of Auntie Julie's quilt. I also have some paisley stuff left over from my niece's Elephants on Parade quilt. And then I've got some polka dot stuff, not a lot, and then some circle stuff, not a lot, and then some solids, and a little bit of this Mickey ears, but that'll go with that. And then some solid, so... And now Clive is trying to claw Sophie in the face. He's such a pain in the bum sometimes. Yeah, so that's going to be fun. We're going to have fun with that. Okay, so I want to make some more. And I thought, how many do I want to do this? Because if I did it four across by 5 down, that seems like a pretty good size, don't you? Hello, Tina from Newfoundland. Are you cold? Can we send you the heat? We've seen your weather forecast, and Papa and I feel very sorry for you guys. We're like, where is your summer? Hello, Dagmar. Happy you're here from Germany. Seems like a good size. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. It's a good lap size. Maybe throw off the couch. Even if it was for like a single bed, that sort of thing. How big is the block? 12 and a half. And it measures out to be that. Oh, you're covered in a blanket. I'll send you a quilt. Pick one. If you've seen any of our videos, I will mentally send it to you. It's all you. Yeah, that's what I thought. I thought, because if it's 12 inches a block, right? And then maybe a little border to kind of frame those colors out, sort of thing. Yeah, okay. Yeah, send her lots of heat. Send her lots of love and heat. No, you're fine. -2 degrees. I know. You and Tina, I feel sorry for you guys. I wish we could send you the heat because it feels like, what it 36 outside here, which is like, I don't know, 90 something elsewhere. It's warm. And it's going to be the same way tomorrow. So I just have to make sure I take a water bottle with me on crossing guard on both of them, just in case. Because even at 7:30 this morning, it was like 22 degrees, 23, and then it just kept creeping up, and it didn't take very long to get hot here. Yeah, Helly's been under a heat warning too. Yikes. It's amazing how weird we are, Did mix my blocks playing around with them. Oh, playing around. Oh, okay, cool. Play around with colors. I think this very scrappy would be awesome too, as long as you kept the whites. The white says the whites, and then the opposite being whatever the black is as your color, and working it up in like a rainbow effect sort of thing. I think that would be very pretty. Very, very pretty. Okay, so because I did this one, the white textured with the solid black, maybe you can see that. I'm not sure if you can, but you can see that little textured fabric with the solid black. Now I'd like to do something textured black with a solid white. So I need to make sure I can get a 5-incher out of this, and I can. Woohoo! Okay. All right. I may have to cut the 5 first and then do the 2-inch strip so I can make sure I had enough, right? That's how you have to think about these things when you do it in a scrappy fashion. I only have this one piece. That's it. Out of all of it, that's it. Don't pet the fabric. All right, so I like this one because it's kind of like a little scaly print to it sort of thing. Here, I'll show you under the small camera. You can really see that one. hopefully. Yeah, you can see it's got a little bit of scale print to it, sort of thing. Very cool. I love it. I wish I had more. Okay, so we'll move that off. I have all my rulers kind of buried under here, and I have some more to do the textured white and solid black. Again, I can do another block. So, but I'll just put that off to the side because I kind of want to mix and match. I want to have some fun. I want to kind of use everything that's out for play. All right, so we really only need 2. I'm going to work each square at a time. I'm not going to try and think of trying to do all the squares all the time because I really want to make it look as scrappy as possible by using just, you know, this, only that, and you know, that sort of thing, right? So I need to, you know, take my time. You need 2 for each square, and those getting cut in half, and that gives you 4. So you need 4 half square triangles and 5 4 patches, and you are rocking on this Jacob's ladder. Okay. And everything I just tossed on the floor here is already going to go to like a bucket that's over there. So nothing's going to go to waste. So there's those 2. And then I need to make a strip of 2.5. I could use my longer ruler or just fold this over. But I want to make sure I get myself a nice clean edge. So how are everybody doing today? We good? Everybody's having a good Father's Day? 2. Lawnmower shopping guide trim. Yes, I did. All right, so that was the textured black for that. Now I need to do a solid bit of white. So I have this chunk here. What's happening? This? Oh, sorry. Is that better? Sorry. Yeah. Yeah, let's see. Yeah, it's today. Father's Day's today. Father's Day today. It is. And it's been very warm. We kind of puttered around yesterday. We went out for lunch, or we got lunch to go anyways. And I made him breakfast yesterday as well, so, you know. Do-do-do. We are making this. Do-do-do-do. Many of these. Like 20. So this is 1. Hold on. Did I get my math right on this? I said 4 by 5, right? That's 20. Yes. Sometimes math is not so good. But yes, we'll make 20. I think what I should have done all along, I'm kind of kicking myself now, is done a 12 by 12 of whatever I was doing with my scrappy collection and then had that into one quilt at the end as my memory quilt. Lesson learned. Do that next time. And then I could have kept that and gave all the other ones away. Because it would have been just one square from each one. Even though the pink and brown Bear Paw was not a 12-inch block, I could have made a 12-inch block with the same fabrics, you know what I mean? You know what I mean, Jelly Bean? All right, so now I'm going to take my textured black and my solid white and put them right sides together and sew the whole strip down. Not using any of this salvage from the white, because I don't want to make that a wasted cut with the black. Okay. And we just need to make sure we get, what is it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 cuts out of it to get what we need to make one square. Okay. Line this up. Just want to trim this off. Okay. That's going to be pretty with that textured black against the solid white. Very nice. Very nice. And of course I need to make sure, oops, I put that away before I cut my 5-inch square of white to go with that one. So that'll remind me I still have to do that. Hi, Sammy. Hello, Sarah. Hello, Diane 57. Hello, Sharon. If I said your name earlier, I'm just saying hi again. I didn't want to miss you. Hello, Angie. Glad everybody's here. Just figured out how to bring up live chat so where I can read it and can comment. Love the family feeling between all of us. Love all of Mom. Aw, thanks, guys. You guys are awesome. Thank you very much, Sarah. Big hugs to you. Big hugs. I did put my high performance foot on and my high performance plate, and I've got white thread just to do the whole thing. I thought I'd rather see white on, you can't really see white on black, but if you would see the black thread on the white, that would have been distracting to the eye. So I just chose to stick with white and go all the way. Okay. And I'm just keeping it as like, 2.4 to 2.6 or 8 sort of stitch, kind of tiny. Keeps it tight together, and then just sew the whole strip down. Yes, we're having a good time. So far, so good. It's pretty, isn't it? I love it. I love by trying to mix the textures of the colors. And I'll show you the other one when we get it done. Okay, it's beautiful. Da-da-da. Mm-hmm. Yep. All right, sewing down. I'll try not to be a Leadfoot Larry today. And just progress. No promises, though. Nope. We had our guild meeting on Monday night, and it was a lot of fun. Sorry. And remember we were talking about the orphan blocks, which is an orphan 12-inch block. So if I did the whole quilt and I realized I had one left over and I didn't know what to do with it and I didn't really care to do anything else with it because I was done with this quilt, that would have been an orphan block. So they were stuffed into paper bags. And I don't know. I tucked mine somewhere. I'll have to look for them. Maybe I'll show them next live stream. And I got I got like 5. And I only brought 3. I'm at the table and I sillily opened my mouth. And of course it's a potluck, so everybody's setting up tables. And there was one table next to the table where all these things were, right? And I go in. I said, well, I had like 3, so I'll just take one. And this lady pipes up. She says, "Oh, you brought 3. You have to take 3." And I looked at her and I went, "No, I don't." She goes, "Yes, you do." I went, "I do?" She goes, "Yes." I'm like, "Oh, well, in that case, I would have only brought 1." So I took 2. I took 3 just to. I was like, "Oh, are you kidding?" But she gave me such a hard time. It was funny, actually. We had the whole table laughing at me. Not that I really wanted them laughing at me, but I guess it was the look on my face. But nonetheless. So anyways, I took my 3, and then there was like a few orphan ones at the end that nobody wanted. There was a few, and then, I was like, oh, geez, I already have 3, so I might as well take another one for Pete's sakes, right? Like, really. And then there was another one, and then someone else at the table said, "Oh, I'll take it," because they didn't have one. So I think I only got 4. We'll see. How many patterns in this quilt? Just 2, really. It's the 4 patch right here. That's the 4 patch right there. And then a half square triangle. That's it. That is so easy. Just a 4 patch and a half square. And bibbidi bobbidi boo, you make yourself a Jacob's ladder. Who'd have thunk it? I thought it was actually far more complicated than that. It's been the one I've kind of pushed off to the side, It's like, do I want to take that off? I thought it was more complicated, but that's okay. All right, I want to make sure I'm pressing to the dark. I don't want to see that white or that dark on the white. Okay. If worst comes to worst, press the seam open if you have no other choice, but other than that, try and press to the dark. Okay. Okay, now if I line these two up, these two edges up here, because I just kind of want to use just one bit of fabric, and I cut 2 1/2, 2 1/2, 2 1/2, 2 1/2, and 2 1/2, that should give me what I need for all 5 of my blocks. The only thing I need to do is make sure I'm switching these two to flip them around to have the white on the black and the black on the white, okay? And then we're good to go. I just want to make sure I have a nice clean edge before I proceed, and I've got my seams like snuggled right up against each other, so I know I'm going to get a nice clean cut. Okay, so there's a nice clean edge. Just take a little bit off, come in 2 1/2, that's 1 block, another 2 1/2, that's 2 blocks. I didn't do it. Another 2 1/2, that's 3 blocks. Another 2 1/2, that's 4 blocks. And another 2 1/2, that's 5 blocks. And this gets to the pile where we can, you know, make something else, right? So that's what we need to do our first one. We're just going to put it off to the side until I get the 5" of the white solid. Clive did it. I blame Clive too. Actually, I don't know where he went. He was all meowy as you heard him. He may have went to go. Oh, he's napping on batting. Surprise. Little scrappy bits on the floor. He just snuggles right up to. He's quite funny, actually. I said to Munchkin he has a preference for flannel. If something from the, you know, fabric tower wall falls down and it hits the floor or something like that, if it's flannel, usually Clive's on it in, like, you know, matter of 5-10 minutes. I don't know what it is. It says flannel radar. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Because we want to make these 5" squares. Okay. We'll put that off there. And we know we need 2. So let's cut the salvage off. Line this up on a straight line. And count over 5. Okay. Now, depending on what color pencil you have, mine is blue, and I seem to find it just fine on the black. I'm not sure maybe about this one because it's a bit more textured with the gray. Can I see it? Oh yeah, I can see it just fine. So, you know, if you have either marking on the white or marking on the black, it doesn't really matter. But one of these OmniGrid fancy dancy little tools, they're really actually not too expensive. You get a 3 in a pack. Hopefully you can see that there. You know what I'm talking about here. And you line it up from corner to corner. From corner here to corner there. And you mark on either side of those lines. And those are your sew lines. I have a better time getting things together correctly if the line that I have put down is actually my sew line and not the line I stitched next to. Because sometimes it gets a little wobbly. I'm not sure what it is. Maybe it's just something visually for me. So I found, that's why Pop got me these little tiny rulers, you know, about over a year ago or whatever. And I have found them so handy to do this sort of project, you know, like any sort of the project doing a half square triangle. And you just line it up, make sure your center arrow or center line, and here there's a center line, is right on the corner to corner of your fabric. Okay. Hopefully that's helpful. And I just marked each one. You know, did a little chalk line, and you know, I find it, like I say, I find it much easier to sew on the line I need to sew on. And I got 2 lines there, and I know those are my sew lines. No ifs, ands, or buts about it. I don't know if you can see that, but it's there. I'll show you in another dark one when we get there. Okay. It may be a little time consuming, but I'd rather have it know that I'm right than be all wonky. You know what I mean? So I'm in no rush. Are you? Better not be. Kidding. All right, now I'm going to put the right side of that very textured black, this looks very scaly like, to the solid of my white. Okay. There's actually 3 sizes. There's the big one there, the medium, and the tiny. And the medium, I think, has fallen behind the dresser. So I will have to get that. I need that. So I will have to get it when I move the dresser and sweep behind it this week. Because I was looking for it, and then I heard this little and I'm like, I think that just fell behind. All right, so textured black, right sides together with a solid white. And you know, if you need to put a pin, put a pin. I find that the big ones, they're okay. I don't think you really need to, but you know, that's whatever makes you happy, okay? and comfortable to sew along. Yeah, they are. I love them. They have helped me so much. I think I was working on a project for, I don't know what it was. It was for somebody, and I said to, there's got to be an easier way to do these half square triangles. And I think that's when I found out about the ones you sew all the way around and then just cut and cut. But those weren't really half square triangles. Those were like half quarter square sort of thing. It was different. So, but we use those anyways. We are in the minus temperatures right now. Oh, Sassalette, yikes. We're the hottest. Yes, finally got some rain here yesterday. Oh, we need it. Our grass is green. And we need to water our garden every night, which reminds me, after the shoot, that's where I will be. Check out our Facebook photos of the Mafia page. I put a bunch of pictures of our garden. We got cucumbers and strawberries and raspberries. It's very, very pretty. My package only had 2. Oh, really, Pat? Oh, was it like that size or like the medium one? Because there is a tiny one. I'll show you. It's in the jar here. It's really tiny, though. Like tiny, tiny. And then there's one in between. I don't know if you guys can see that. Yeah. And there's quite a difference of height in between these two guys here. Here, I'll put it sideways so you can see. There we go. Yeah. Yeah, different sizes, but they are very handy. Very, very handy. And I feel more confident knowing if that's my stitch line, then how really much can I go wrong? You know what I mean? And I don't really need the high performance foot for this, but it doesn't matter. It still does the job. I know where to stitch. It's right in the center of the foot. So just line up the line right in the center. Do one right after the other. Large and medium. Yeah, there's only been very minimal occasions I found a use for the small one. So I find it definitely more use for the medium and the large. But very handy. It's highly suggested if you want it as a gift and put that on a list. Mother's Day, Father's Day, birthday, whatever, Christmas stocking. Hello, Niku. They are actually we do videos for Patreon, and to become a patron, you have to sign up, and it's a small monthly fee, and we're actually doing the Blaze Star. So that is actually the quilt that we are doing, and those are the blocks behind. That's what we've been working on. So you should check it out. We're having fun with it. It's a lot of fun, making a lot of progress, and we're doing a block of the month. So, and it's turning out fantastic. And I can see also doing it in Christmas colors for Christmas. Definitely. I think I may try and do that. Only for myself, though. You know what I mean? It's very beautiful. And very fun blocks. They're very challenging. Hello, Kelly. Going to my niece's dance competition. Oh, wish her luck. All of us here at the Mama Pop Quilt Shop wish Kelly's niece a good dance competition. Hope she rocks it. Bring it home. Good luck. Hello, Lucy. Hello, figuring it out. That's okay. You're just in time. All right, there we go. So now that we have those two seams, okay, you can see those two little stitch outs that I have right there. I'm going to cut right in between, okay, right in between. I'm going to line up the middle of my ruler right here on the 1/4 inch. I'm going to put it on those stitch lines and then cut right in between, and that's going to give me a 1/4 inch on either side, okay. Perfect, okay, easy McPeasy. Aw, thank you, Deborah. Thank you, thank you. Thank you to all of our lovely people who participate in our Patreon section. So thank you very much. Check it out. Little goes a long way. Little goes a long way. All right, when you press these, you want to make sure they're going to the dark, okay? So when you press them out, and really all you need to do is nip off these little buds here and you're good, okay? So we'll leave that because we know that's ready for pressing, okay? okay? Because we got all those beautiful ones that are going to go in this spot. And we'll just do it so you can kind of see it visually, how it's going to lay out. Okay. There. Now, if you were just doing this in a solid black and a solid white and not in a scrappy section of what I'm doing, go and cut all the ones you need to. Like if you need like 55-inch squares, go cut 55-inch squares. You know, make it easy on yourself. Don't do it one by one like I am. Because I'm trying to do it in a very scrappy fashion, because I have many textured blacks and many textured whites, and I really wanted to, you know, bring notice to them because this whole scrappy collection, right? So yeah, if you were doing it that way, just do the whole lot. Like, you know, strip of white and strip of black and just keep going and going and going and make as many as you need. All right, so I was taking these, and like I said, I just flipped it to the other side, okay? And then as you snuggle these seams up, okay, and you make sure they make a nice precise point as you get into these. So you see that one right there? It's very precise. It's very easy to get a precise point. It really is. If you just follow this, okay? So you just snuggle them up. You can put a pin in if you want. I'm just gonna lay them out in the way I want to stitch them. Okay. I need to do 5. 5 of the 4 patch, 4 of the half square triangles. And it's really pretty. Hi, Karen. Happy Father's Day. Look at, thank you very much. It is. I'm loving it. I'm loving it. Except I made a mistake at first. I made one scrappy. I'll post late on Facebook. Yes, would love to. Put it on there. I would love to see it. I want to see everybody's creations. I want to know what you're doing. All right, so we need to sew and be consistent. I can't stress this enough. Be consistent. If you're sewing, if you're starting with the black, you're ending with the white, be consistent on every single one. Don't start flipping things around, or you're going to get things that are not going to go the way they need to go. So I know it just do it all the same way. It's easier. Okay? It's easier. I want to see a scrappy jig. That's what I thought. A nice one would have, Heather, of that, it would be, like I said, you kept the solid white, or the white says a scrappy, and then had each block as a color. Like this would be a red one, and then I'd be making an orange one, and then a green one, and a blue one, or you'd make a couple of each and just kind of go on like a rainbow pattern angle sort of thing. I think that would be lovely as well. You know, there's many ways to bust your scrap. You may see it in the future. You may see this again, you know. My goal was to try new patterns, and there's still so many more to choose out there. I mean, to try, like thousands upon thousands to try and explore. That's for sure. I'm not worried about looking for projects. Hello, Cindy. Happy Father's Day, Pop. Thank you very much for wishing him Happy Father's Day. I tried to start the day off right with steak and eggs. Actually, we sat out on the deck, stepped, and watched and listened to the chickens and the birds and the sun come up, and you know, and it was really lovely. It was moist though. You could feel the moistness in the air. So I said, let's leave the windows all tidied up today, and because it was going to be a hot one, you can tell. So we're just trying to, you know, keep minimal things heated today. Haha, I wish I was sewing today. Instead, I am making fruit chips for my daughter's Girl Guide. Ooh, let's go to Sammy's house. Fruit chips? Do you mean like dried apples and bananas and like mangoes and stuff like that? We love mango. We love dried mango. Very nice. Google Jacob's Ladder and then select show images, and so many different color combos I see. Oh, completely. Actually, I did watch Jenny Doan's video like 7 years ago. I didn't watch this video, but I watched her video of 7 years ago of this. And she has one of like a layer cake, which of course is always mix of colors, and a couple of jelly rolls. And she made this, and it was browns, dark browns and tans, and you know, very, very cool colors. I thought it was awesome. And you know, I was, oh, you know, that would be neat. That would be neat, especially mixing all the colors. Apple, pears, apricots, oh, pineapple, dragon fruit, nectarines, no bananas because I'm deathly allergic. Really? Wow. I know, see, that's like, not deathly allergic for nuts, but, you know, they make me extremely uncomfortable, and we do have to go to the hospital. But, you know, I'm not going to die, like, right then and there. It'll take time. I have so much trouble getting a photo of my quilts. The latest one I had from my sons and his partner on a chair trying to get the shot. I was lucky to get the picture on the Star Quilt on Mom page. Oh, I wonder if you can get them to help hang it up or something like that. Smoking hot in Chilliwack? Whoa, yeah, we're like 34, 35 here, Kelly. I know. The deck was hot. Even Sophie didn't want to even go outside. I let her out for, I was like, about 20 minutes before we were starting. I said, do you want to go outside for, you know? And she's like, I'm not going out there. It's too hot. Hello, Sharka? Or Sharka? Is that how you say it? Thank you very much. We're working on the Jacob's Ladder. Jacob's Ladder. And behind me is the Blazing Star of 2017. And we're doing a quilt along sort of block of the month on Patreon with that. So please check it out. Please check it out. All right, now we're pressing our beautiful 4 patches. I love those. I love the texture black. So pretty. That looks so pretty with the white. All right, so now we need to press those. Okay. These ones. And all we need to do is lop off the tops. The little taily ears or whatever people call them. I just call them a pain in the butt, really, because they just get in the way. But I'm sure there's an official word. It's usually tails, isn't it? Alrighty. Okay. See, now we have those, and we just need to nip off these little guys right here. Wolf ears. All right, so we'll move that out of the way because I don't want to get anywhere close to the cutter. And we will just line this up and trim. Line this up and trim. That's 1. And we just need 4. It's so pretty. And it makes such a beautiful block when you think it's just kind of simple patterns, right? But the way they go together, you know, it's a very moving piece of, you know, eye candy, you know, as you know, as Sammy said. Get them to hold it up. They can hide it. Yeah, exactly. Get the family to help. Ask the neighbor. Okay. All right. Now all those 4 are done. And now we're going to lay out our block. Okay, ready? Da, 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 da. Okay, don't mess this up. Now, to have this the right way, you will see how I got the whites all in one way and the blacks all in the other. That's how this has to be laid out, okay? So very, very important. Okay. All right. And then this goes like that. And making sure I've got my black square line up all together right here and turning. Did I miss one? Hello? 1, 2, 3. Oh. I'm like, oh, I missed sewing one. I'm short. Whoops. So I was losing my mind for a moment. I could swear we had 5. Clearly not. Late to the sorry, late to the party. Actually, it's texture, sorta. Deb, I'll show you in a second once I get this one together. See? And if you do that little lineup, look how precise that little section is. It's beautiful. Look how pretty that is. Nice and bang on. Okay. All right, so let's press that and get it up in its spot here. Because clearly, I did not count. All right. So we've got that there. Oh, and turn that so it's the whites. So we got the blacks and the whites and everybody's together and it looks fabulous. Absolutely fabulous. And then you just kind of build this out as an eye patch. Do you put sashing? No, or what are we talking about? Something else? Sorry, hot and so humid here in Kentucky. Oh, haha, I got you, Lucy B. I got you. I saw your text. It said sort the 4 patch, but I knew what you meant. It sorted out because it was off, and that's why I looked. So thank you. I'm like, wait a second here. Something's not lining up. Well spotted, exactly. Thank you. So I love you guys. You guys are awesome. As well, you should be picky. I want to make sure I'm doing this right. Wouldn't that be funny? With every square, I put something wrong together, even though it's such a simple pattern. It'd be just me. What? Do you want your TV time again? Meow. Come on. And peoples love you. Come on, Mr. Magoo. Oh, he's going to hang out on my bottom shelf. Let's see if he comes up and says hello. Hey? No? Yes? Okay. He's such a weird cat sometimes. Yeah, it's warm here, but I promised I wasn't going to complain because Pam and I know when it comes to minus 28 and minus 35 or something with the wind chill, we're not going to whine about the warmth. Tired of the rain and the cold? Yeah, I don't blame you. But we've been warm here for about 2 weeks. Like I said, the grass is like green. Not green, sorry, brown. It's crunchy under your feet. You don't want to go out there with bare feet on anymore. You need to put shoes on. Paper craft with friends. Can you please just make the whole quilt live from start to finish? I'm bored today. You're cute. I appreciate your enthusiasm. Want to hang out today. You're adorable. Oh, too funny. No, as we've had to water and we're well water. Hold on, I'm gonna make sure I'm doing this right. Hold on. I feel like I messed it up in my hands as I brought it to the machine, but I don't think I did. Okay. Just want to make sure. Better now than having to get the seam ripper. Seam ripper, save the day, the seam ripper. So, yeah, we've had to water, and we're, like I said, we're well. So, yes, we are. We're in southern Ontario. Why, you want to come visit? Come hang out in the shop? We've had a few visitors. We love every single one. We sometimes put you to work. Just saying. If I'm busy, I need help. Get cracking, man. Thunder Bay. Well, next time we go that way, we'll go to Thunder Bay. Apparently, I grew up in Portage, so you know where that is, on the Manitoba side. Apparently, we used to travel to Thunder Bay every now and again, and as a kid, I called it Flunder. I called it Flunder Bay. My mother used to make fun of me all the time. Remember when you were a kid and you used to call it Flunder Bay? I'm like, no, I don't remember. But apparently I did. Flunder Bay. Yeah, I know. Poor kid. Get teased like that. Tell ya. This is coming together. I tell you, this is like a very simple 9 patch. As soon as you get those 4 patches done and those half square triangles, it's literally bibbidi bobbidi boo, done, done, do. Look at that. We just need to press, and then we'll line those seams up because those are very important. We know that these ones are very important to get that visual effect, to get that Jacob's ladder to pop out, which is what's going on here. This is the ladder, right? Okay, so let's press those. Do, press those. Yes, we have 9 whole crossing guard days. 9 whole crossing guard days. So all this week, and then only till Thursday next week. So we will be very excited, Pam and I, come next live stream, if she's here, to have only 4 days left. I know the parents are getting very excited. I've been invited to many a pool parties already. And I'm sure I may take someone up on their opportunity tomorrow when it's already going to feel like 40 degrees here. So I may just follow one of those kids home and their parents. When they say, hey, come over and go to the pool, I'm like, okay, I'll be there in a minute. All right, so there we go, all pressed and beautiful. And it's looking right. I got my whites, I got my blacks, I got my ladder. So let's just pin those very crucial intersections with my very beautiful bird pins from Jo Marie. And we'll line those up. Okay, that's that side. Okay, and then we'll press it and then line up the bottom. And that'll be a block 2 done. 2 of 20, 2 of 20, do, block 2 of 20. There we go. Now we'll press this one. Oh, good beach. Oh, yeah, it would be if I had a beach. I prefer to have a little backyard oasis sort of thing. I'd like to get one of those. It's like the bigger jacuzzi hot tub, but it's like a small pool sort of thing, and it's deep enough. That sort of, I think that would be, would be a good compromise for our area and our space. Pop likes the jacuzzi hot tub part of it, and I like the bigger pool. Maybe possibly even doing like just even, some sort of swimming or at least some sort of exercise in it, right? Yeah, maybe. If I don't keep making plans to see everybody. Got a dream. If you don't throw it out there, it's not going to happen. Right? So you got to throw it out there, and it's going to happen. All right, so pinned up the last row. Just puttered along, and of course I pinned right at those very crucial intersections when you're getting those little 9 patches together. It's only the 2 spots though, so it's not too bad. I want to make sure I flip that way. That means to the dark. And stitch. Remove this. Give a press, and then I'll show you the 2 different textures of these 2 different blocks, okay? Or these 2 blocks, not 2 different blocks, but 2 blocks. Okay. Okay. So there's that one. We can see the little bit of a snake skinny sort of in the black. Hopefully you can. Hopefully you can see that. Okay. And then there's this one, which is the textured white with the solid black. Oh, bye, Cindy. Take care. Do. So yeah, those are the ones we got going on. All right. Do. All right, now I want to make a couple of these guys, but I want to use musical notes. I want to use the musical notes. All right, so cut a 2.5 strip. This nice and even. Get the bigger ruler. Thank you, Heather. Oh, I hope so, Sandy. I hope everybody, you know, at least gets a chance to maybe watch it later if they didn't get to, you know, last weekend was a bit of rough with the, you know, internet acting so weird. It looks like today is pretty good. I mean, are we having any issues today and I just didn't know about it, or, you know, so I hope we're okay. And then of course I want to make sure I have two 5-inchers. So I'll turn it this way because then I can utilize the material, right? Love this musical note. Love this musical note. I picked it up to make part of a black and white quilt for one of Pop's aunts, and she's very, very, very musically talented. So I made her one, and it had lots of music stuff on it. And I did big, I don't know, it was like a big feathered star sort of thing. It was very pretty. All right, so 5 and 5. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, there's our 2 for that. Oops. All right, and our 2.5-inch strip. Okay, there's that. And now I want to make sure I have a solid black, which is here. And I will cut my strip. And then I should have, yeah, I have a couple of these already to go, of the solid blacks to go on these. Okay. Just got to mark my line. Okay, and I just need a strip. Need a strip of black. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. 2.5. All right, now we'll sew that strip. Let's mark these while we're here so we can utilize the sewing part as much as possible. Now that you know what I'm up to, let's press these. Oh, excellent, Hallie, doesn't it? Actually, I gave 3 away that I had here in the shop a little while ago. I knew one of the older siblings needed medical. You know, she had to go to the children's hospital every, you know, so many days, and it was due to kidney and, you know, unfortunately, she's such a little thing and she's got cancer. She's just a tiny little thing. Anyway, so I gave, you know, 2 girl quilts and a boy quilt because that's how many kids they have in the family. It's always Grandpa usually picking them up and stuff. And I did it before school got out, so nobody saw. And, you know, I just kind of snuck it to him. And I said, here, I just want to give you these. And he's like, what? And I said, you know, we talked regularly about chickens. He's seen my chickens too. And we talked about chickens because he's a big chicken fan and he likes chickens and all sorts of chickens. So, and he was a little taken aback when I said to him, you know, I'm not looking for anything. I just want to I just want to give them to you. So I know you'll get them to the kids, right? And, you know, and so, you know, he was a little, that was Friday. We'll see. Hopefully it is received okay. I don't want to, you know, feel weird. I want them to feel weird. Hello, Nadine. Hello, Nadine. Do. Marking on the black with my nice light blue chalk. Oh, that did not work as I had anticipated. There we go. Flip and turn. Okay, those are my 2 sew lines. I got this to sew together, and then we're making some more. Sometimes people are just surprised that a stranger cares. I know, and I have talked to him. We've had many chats about this and that, and it just kind of came out of the blue. He knew I run a quilt shop, but I said, you know, I do lots of things for kids, and you know, I want to give the little munchkins this, you know. So, and I just kind of made him say, like, hey, buddy, let's not make it awkward. Just take them and go. I don't like a scene because as soon as I start crying. Oh, fantastic. Donna Faye, that's awesome. Yeah, we give quilts. That's who we are. Exactly, Robin. Exactly. It is who we are. Very much so. Very much. What is the Sazurette 5 inches? Oh, the squares? The squares are 5 inches, yeah. Is that squares in French? I don't know. You would think with half of Canada, pretty much French, I would learn it. I barely speak English. That's a struggle. I don't think we should venture into other ones. Yeah, that's fantastic. I love it. Love it when we do stuff for charity. It's like you just give them back, you know, recognizing people, and you know, they're not just a number, they're not just a body. Sorry. It's not easy to donate in Sweden. Why? I wonder why. Tell us why. Educate us, Anna. Educate us. We would love to know. Okay, now I got my 2-inch strip. 2.5 inch of this. This is the one I'm trying to, because it's a lighter. It's got mostly white on it, so I'm using it as my white. Okay, in representation of this. And because it's so busy, I'm putting a solid next to it. I don't want to put a textured. I had to really think about this all the way through, okay? So, and now to do my half square triangles, I marked my lines, right, on either side, and I'm just going to sew on both of them, on both lines. I just want to do a nice cleaner stitch that way. If I know the one I have to stitch on, and then sometimes just what my foot has to hug on. I'm sure lots of you are the same way. I have trouble finding time to quilt because I'm often involved in Canada. Oh, that's a lot of time right there too, because you want to rescue animals, right? You know, and help with them because they can't fight for themselves, right? What did I say? Social. Oh, yeah. I try to explain to my son that quilts are heart and soul, and it means something. He says they are just blankets. What, Pam? We need to pop them into chops. Interesting. Yeah, it's not the same everywhere. Okay, now it's cutting time. Cutting time. Okay, cut those both. Now, here. And then we're cutting. I'm putting my my 1/4 inch of my ruler right here. That little bit right there is going on my stitch line. So I know from that stitch line over is 1/4 inch. And that should put me right in the half of my block, okay? So it's equal portions on both sides. Now one side's getting, you know, 1/8, and the other one's getting like 3/4 or something like that, okay? So do that. And then in this one here, we're gonna make sure we press to the dark. Even though this has some dark in it, you still might be able to see it as a shadow effect, so you don't really want that. Okay. I love this musical note. I'm so glad to be able to use it again. I haven't used it in like 3 years, so it's nice to be able to put it in this black and white quilt. And I had just black and whites pulled out at first, but then I only really had a handful of these guys that were just black and white, right? So I thought, you know what, put those in there, and it would really add some movement to this quilt, right? This scrappy black and white quilt. Makes sense to me. Hopefully it makes sense to you guys. All right. Now I folded this over on itself, and I've kind of nestled everything together so I know where it is. I'm kind of on a line, and I want to make sure I'm going to cut enough for 5 pieces. So it'll be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, maybe just enough. Could be by the hair of my chinny chin chin. All right, so here we go. So that's over 2.5. So that's 1 block. Over 2.5. That's two blocks. Okay. Over 2.5. That's 3 blocks. over 2.5. That's 4 blocks. And 5. And of course, this one can get up to the pile. Like, you know, you're going to have little bits of this left over. Maybe save it to border. You know, find something else to do with it. Still be able to cut another, you know, you could probably still cut another 2.5 off of this. You're not going to get a full, no, you're not going to get 2 full 2.5, but at least 1. And then be able to mix with another one of, you know, these down the road when you need a scrappy block sort of thing, right? You know, be able to mix it up on another block. All right, so there's our 5. And we're going to flip them so they sit with them as a little 4 patch, okay? And nestle those little seams up together. Make sure they're all the same way and put them through the machine all the same way. Okay. There. And then we'll do some pressing, and then we'll put another one together. Then we'll put another one together. That makes 3. 3 of 20. Bye, Lois. See you later. Bye, Lois. Hello, Ellen. Enjoy your show watching from Wisconsin. It is a bit cooler here near the lake, Lake Michigan. I bet it is. Nice cool breeze coming off the lake, but it was lovely. Lovely. All right, so there's our 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and we already have these guys, so we can put them over here already to get pressed. Okay, we'll sew these, we'll press them, and then we'll put them all together. Okay, like I said, put them all in the machine the same way, whether you're going this way or that way, just make sure they're all the same. Please and thanks. Okay. And I think Pop's had a good Father's Day so far. Pardon? Yes. Oh, he said yes. He was at the water. He's filling the water from the fridge. Actually, because you guys know we had to get a new fridge, right? Well, a lot of you know we have to get a new fridge. So, oh, he's into snacks. I can't have snacks. Well, actually, I have a little bowl of some chocolate-covered raisins here I might get into. Anyways, so we had to get a new water filter, and it was so angry looking at you when you went to get water because it was telling you need a new filter, and it was just like right in your face flashing at you. I'm like, I just want some water. But they're expensive. It was like $80 for the water filter. Who's writing a book? Oh, blues and whites? Oh, I bet. I'll bet you that's pretty. I love blues and whites together. I have a lot of blues. You guys remember when I came to the blue quilt, we were going to probably do another blue one before the end of the time of the scrappy adventure. So we still have the whole rest of the year. So literally all the way up to, you know, New Year's Eve of this year, we'll be doing scrappy. I've got lots of projects. There's lots of scrappy adventures. But it'll be mixed now. Be this and that and so on and so forth. Like we did focus on the basic ones of the red, the orange and yellow, the green, the blue, the pink, purple, you know, and now black and white. '30s reproduction fabric. Oops. Oh, did I? Look, I broke my own rule. I went the wrong way. See? 2 went one way and then 3 went the other. Oh my gosh. Such a fail boat. See? No, I'm going to have to fix those. Because I don't think they'll sit the same way, will they? Nope, because no matter which way you turn. Oh, yeah, you can. Okay. Maybe I wasn't being so, I didn't need to be so picky. I thought you were going to get it the right way again, if you put it that way. Okay, as long as they all are the same. Okay, there we go. So press these 4, 5. There we go. Aren't these pretty with the little musical notes? Love them. Da, da, da. And these 4 half square triangles, okay? So press to the dark. Do, 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 press to the dark. Oh, wrong way. Silly Manili. Oh, see? Sometimes you're just not thinking, you're just pressing. You have a brain fart and press it in the wrong direction. Okay, there we go. That's those guys done. Now we'll do these guys. Seams look really good. Awesome. Makes me happy because I want to do a good job. Okay, there we go. And then there is our block setup. Here we go. All right, so we got 2 done. 2 done. All right, oh, actually we need to nip off these guys first. Focus, focus, focus. One step at a time. Nip off the tails, the ears, whatever. Do, do, do. Did you get Paul Dark? What is Paul Dark? I don't know what that is. It's always great. Aw, thanks, Deborah. I appreciate it, really do. You're such a kind person. I appreciate all your support, you know, your kindness and your feedback. I really do. Thank you very, very much for that. TV series. Oh, no. I don't think so. Maybe. We do get a lot of foreign shows, and we read them, watch. Actually, we found, Papa and I found a couple that we liked. Right now, it's just a matter of trying to get the time to watch them together. Our schedules have been very busy now that he's not actually, working from home anymore. So it is a bit different. Okay, now I want to make sure I'm having my blacks and my whites going where they need to go. Oh, I'm loving this one. I have to say, this is probably my favorite block so far. Oh my goodness, I'm loving this. Bibbidi bobbidi boo, I'm loving this. Hello, Tanya from Nova Scotia. It's a TV program with a very handsome lead actor. Oh, yeah? Gorgeous Cornwall countryside. It's from Smuggling Days and period drama. I'll look for it. We may have it. I'll look for it. Oh, bye. Have a good one. Whoever was leaving, it disappeared off my screen. Said they were going to watch it later. Could you do one block in the quilt the other way just to be different? You could do that. What do you think of that? Can you see that? Yeah, you can. Okay. I wasn't sure if you could see that. Instead of them always being this ways, you know, I guess they end up being that way, don't they? No. Or they go that way, you know. You can have them any way. There's so many ways. You know, you Google it and so many pop up and so many color coordinations and scrappies and fall colors and Christmas colors and all this. It's such a really an easy, but you can like mindlessly put this together, not even have to think about having, you know, too much to do with the, you know, like a paper piecing or a pressing or making sure this was right or that was right, or you know what I mean? Like that taking that little bit of a stress off of making something beautiful and stunning, no matter which way you flipped or flopped it, you know, fantastic, right? I'll have to look for it. You can twist it. Yeah, exactly. Twist it around. You can make all sorts of fun things and sash it up. You know, if I don't think I had anything here, but here, what if we did? You know, if you wanted to sash them up in between, you know, put a black sashing in between. You know, how do you think that would look, right? There's many other different things you could do. You know, there's lots. All right, so we're gonna put this one together. Okay, putting this one together. I'm gonna do it right. Okay, so we have our whites and our blacks, and we're good to go. Beady, 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 body, bo. Thanks, David. Happy you're here, David D. Happy you're here. right, so that's row 1. And this will be row 2, also known as the middle row. I don't know where I'm going with this accent. Clearly nowhere. Except Crazyville. As Pop would agree. I was doing some boogie moves earlier, singing along to something. I didn't know whether he had the camera on me because he was actually watching a show, and sometimes he was playing a game, but he was working on some work stuff too that he probably shouldn't have been working on, but he was trying to get ahead of the game. But because it being Sunday and Father's Day, that's the only reason why he shouldn't have been working on it. But could you see me earlier? He goes, yeah. Had some crazy moves. All right, so now those are pinned. We're gonna sew those together. Like all positives. Oh, swapping the black and white side. Aw, thank you, Anna. Appreciate it. Hello, cat lady. Haven't seen you for a while. Big hugs. Happy you're here. I'm sure you're there. You just haven't popped up and said anything, so. And Helma. I know Helma's out there, too, so I'm going to say hello to Helma. Big hugs to you, too. Thank you. Had to make this Sunday because celebrating my B-Day next Sunday and won't be home. I think this is more important, but I don't want my family to kill me. That's all right. Happy early birthday. We're all going to wish it now. So, and happy birthday to Pam Baker, who's in the chat. It's her birthday today, too. And my friend Sandra. It's a very birthday day today. There's like 4 or 5 that I know of, specifically. So, yes, happy birthday. Happy early birthday. I hope you have a fantastic day and you get spoiled rotten and you get your favorite cake and your favorite meal and you get to sleep late and go to bed early or whatever. Yes, thank you. Exactly, it's very birthday day. June is a very popular month. Exactly, all the June babies. Mm-hmm. All right, so in this one, like I said, got my high performance foot on today and my high performance plate. And if you're not sure what a high performance plate is, after I sew this block, this right here, I will show you actually, because I don't want to lose my focus. I will show you what a high performance plate looks like. My drawer slips out. I have masking tape that is starting to get all dirty. I did not get my drawer fixed. I just put some clearer tape on it so you wouldn't see how bad it was. Okay, so here is a high performance foot. Hopefully you can see that. I will try and put it in small camera so you can see. Okay, it has a very, very tiny little hole that works its way through. It also helps prevent gathering of fabric, when you have a bigger space where the needle go up and down in, it has a tendency to sometimes shove that fabric down in there if you're coming too close to the edge sort of thing. So this helps prevent that if you're working on these sort of situations, right? And sometimes if you have a bit of a flimsier fabric, it'll push it down in there, but not with the high performance. So because it's only got this tiny little itty bitty hole that it goes through, it's got no opportunity to shove the fabric down in there. Okay, so yeah, very much if you have that, use it when you're doing these sorts of projects. If you just need it for the quarter foot, then go for it. Okay, there we go. Hi Sophie, you can come say hi to everybody. Come here. Hi, come work it up. No, there's nothing down there. Come here. Come on, say hi to everybody. Come here. Come here. Come here. Come. Up. Up, Lobi. There she is. Can you see her? There you go. Well, you're a good girl. Yes, you are. She's such a good girl. I don't understand her need to lay in the sun, though, sometimes when she gets so hot, right? There, does that feel good with the fan on? Yeah, I know. She's so good. I love her so much. Sometimes you just have to wait for the perfect animal, and waiting for her was definitely worth it. Do you mean high performance plate instead of foot? Well, the foot is here too. The foot is here too, and the plate. Did I say it wrong? I didn't mean to say it wrong if I did. I apologize. Sometimes, you know, you say foot and you mean plate, and you say plate when you mean foot. Okay, so there is the foot. Can you see that? I'm going to try and turn it a couple ways so maybe you can see it. Okay, it's a little funky looking. Trying to get a little closer to you. I don't know if you can see it. But yeah, it just pops on. It's a good little foot. Okay. And it just helps keep everything together, right? Hopefully that helps. Sorry if I said it wrong. I apologize. Sometimes I get so excited. Okay, make sure you tighten that screw. And double check it just to make sure. Okay, slide your foot under, and then we'll do the other side. Okay. Hello, Jackie. How are you? Oh, where did I go with this one? There we go. That's where I was. A couple chocolate-covered raisins. Yum, yum, yum. Oh, what's going on, Beverly? Is in the picture. Oh, yeah, please join us there. You have to apply. We're not letting in just anybody in. You have to answer the questions, or we are very hesitant to let you in. They're very simple questions. It's not rocket science. And we have a few administrators for it, so it's not always, you know, if you don't get in, it's because you didn't answer the questions, and we are suspicious of you. Kidding. Oh, mine won't let you. Mine stops and says, make sure you have the proper plate on. Gives you all angry face. Pop doesn't appear in the corner anymore because his computer cannot handle it. So we already had the need to get the new camera first before we were having issues with Pop's tower. So the next big purchase would be that, but it's a lot of money, as you guys well know. So until that happens, we have to, it's the way it is, unfortunately. So the more people we get on Patreon, love you for it, the faster Pop will be back. We are. Or even enjoy the art of quilting with, or making things with fabric, right? Now, you know, some of us are clothing makers. You know, there's some in there that just enjoy the camaraderie of the channel, the love of, you know, the craft, and the appreciation of the craft as well. You know, it's fantastic. I love it. I really didn't think it was going to be such a hit when we started going out. Oh, thanks, Teresa. Big hugs. I appreciate that. Appreciate the positive feedback on the Patreon page, and hopefully encourages more people to sign up. So you have to say we are a great entertainment, and we provide good entertainment. So, you know, it's only you know, nice to get rewarded, right? And helps us upgrade our equipment, so you get to see Pop and all sorts of fun stuff, right? It's not just my boring old face. Okay, there we go. Oh, lovely. Loving this block. Loving this block. Okay, now pin these very essential intersections together. So get my 4 little pins or more. 4 or more pins. And we're going to put up those little intersections right snug against each other. And stick a pin right in there so they stay right together. So it really adds that visual effect to the block. Okay. And then this one over here. And over here. Do. And then we get to sew that together. It's going to look so pretty. It's going to look so pretty. Oh, what? How about GoFundMe? Oh, I don't know. That's all pop. Yes, it does. It does allow for a one-time donation. I do know that. Other than that, it's all Pop. I'll have to answer your questions because I don't know as much about it as Pop does. Loving this block. I feel so non-stressed with this block. I have to say, with the Lone Star, I felt like I was under a lot of pressure with it, just trying to make sure it was right and it was lining up right and, you know, it was looking good and I had the cuts right and, you know, it was a little bit more of a, you know, intense, I guess, sort of thing, right? So, but it's nice to be able to just kind of relax with this one and still make it beautiful and have fun and learn a new pattern and, you know, appreciate sometimes the simplicity and then the complexity of the simplicities together, you know, that makes a complexity. All right, there we go. That's block. What is that? 3? Got 3 done? 3 of 20. 3 of 20. Oh, I'm loving it. Loving it. Okay, so if this was to be a quilt, this would go like in one corner, and then this one would be up here. You see, you get my jibby, or there. No, I guess it would have to go together because that would make a square in the center. Because it depends on how you put it out. And then this one here and this one here and this one here is going to have to be a mixed block like that. I know, it does, doesn't it, David? It looks really good together. 3 done now, 3 done now. No, I don't think so. I kind of like them together just the way they are. And then look how this little funky block makes like a little arrow. Doesn't that make like a little funky arrow going on there? And then this ends up being like a bigger white patch, sort of, representation, unless you were to put them all, you know, this way, you know. Then you have the white line going all the way up and the, you know, all the way up this way and this way and this way sort of thing. You know, there's many, many different ways to lay this out. Loving it. But here, I'll show that to you now. You get to see. Yeah, it does, doesn't it? Very funky. I love this one. It's my favorite. All right, so I need to make 3 more of these ones right here to make sure I'm coming off on the other side. So, well, we'll make progress on that. We'll probably make 1 more. I'm gonna have to make a few. I'll get some more final count after today's show, but we'll make another one just like that one, but we'll do it with this butterfly fabric. I like that one because that's black and white. Isn't that pretty? Is that lovely? Love this one. Don't worry, we have time. I love that. It's my favorite. I wish I had more of this. It's okay. It's okay. I'll just treasure it. I love butterflies too. Very, very much so. And it's such a pretty one as well, right? Like it's just a stunner, black and white, with that little weave texture in the background. It's so pretty. Okay, so can I get a 2.5 out of this and then a 5? So let's mark that as 3 just to be on the safe side as I have enough room. And then that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, and a smidgy smidge. We have to do some fancy movings here to figure it out. I know it's favorite. Isn't it beautiful? I love it. Love it, love it, love it. I think I only got a meter of it. And it was for a specific project. That's why. And I think it was quite a bit, a meter. And this is all that was left over. And thank goodness, you know, a lot of my customers don't want any scraps left over. So I'm like, score! Score, score! Happy, happy. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, so we'll cut 2 fibers and then we'll do a strip of 2.5 because I want to make sure I have enough. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's my 2 fibers. That can go to the side. We'll cut a 2.5er, and hopefully that should get us what we need. If not, we can always cut another strip of 2.5. How much is a meter? 38 inches, I believe. I think it's 35 for a yard and 38 for a meter, I think. There's only like a couple of inches giveaway in between. What? What? Yes, hope we're closer to 10K and then our next giveaway. Exactly. We're getting close. We're very close. We're 7,800 and something subscribers. And we appreciate every single one of you. We do. We really, really do. I'm not trying to be creepy. Yeah, I knew something like, okay, 36 and 39. Okay. See, I cut them here at 41 in the shop for a meter, just to be on the safe side, so they have a little extra play. I always cut at 41. 41, 42, just to be extra. I'd rather have extra than have them mad that I felt like I shortchanged them. So, all right. We'll do another 2.5 strip just to make sure we have enough for our 5. Okay, and I can always mix it with others down the line. Okay, so we already have our black. So we'll put our black on our butterfly and our black on our butterfly, and we can mark those shortly. We'll take this, and I need a solid black again. What did I do with it? What did I do with it? Seriously? Oh, was that a 2.5 strip there? Aha! There we go. I was just going to say, I think I had a 2.5 strip for your cut already. There we go. Okay, yeah, that's lots. Okay, so let's press that. Get that little wrinkle love. Okay, and it's got no salvage on that really, so we're good. Doo-doo-doo. I thought, what? No, I wasn't getting you the stink eye. I'm sorry. That was not my intent. I'm sorry. Sometimes you get a little overexcited. Aw, happy birthday to the granddaughter. I hate now. Oh. Tucks in a quilt and because yeah. Aw, thank you, Pommy Mommy. Thank you so very much. That itself speaks volumes. You have no idea. It really, really does. Thank you so much. And hopefully you get a chance to watch all the videos of me putting all this together behind us. It's been fun and fantastic all the way from January, February, March, April, May, June. And then we've got probably about 4 more months to go on this quilt. And it's going to be beautiful. It's going to be ready for Christmas. So it's going to be stunner. And it'll get quilted up on the long arm. It's a really big size. It's like 99 by 99. And it's, like I said, it's beautiful. It's been fun to work on. It's been fun to learn the blocks. It's been fun. Thank you. Thank you. Appreciate it, Pommy Mommy. Really do. And thank you to anybody who does sign up. I really, really appreciate it. Have to go and I'm going to be needing to know. Judy. Bye, Pam. We're going out for breakfast sometime this week. I'll text you tomorrow. It may have to be Wednesday. Have a great one. Yeah, she's going on her birthday. She's going on her birthday. Yes, very happy for Pam and her birthday. What did I do with the other strip? Like for reals? Is that it? That's it. All right, we're just gonna move that down so we can make sure we are getting what we need. Do 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 do. Do, 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 do. Working on Jacob's Ladder, a black and white scrappy version that I am loving so much. It is looking way cool. And I've been waiting to use black and white since the very get-go. I used gray, but unfortunately gray and red and black all came together. But that's okay. It still looks, the gray, black, and white quilt is red, gray, and black quilt is still very beautiful. It's from my first of my scrappy adventure. Maybe if I have enough time this summer, I'll do what I was talking about at the beginning and make a 12.5-inch block of each one that I've done, and maybe I can do that. Good memory, right? Good memory of the progress that I made in my adventure and trying to deal with my stash. Trying to deal with my stash, man. Okay, so we'll press that, and then let's mark where we need to. Where did all our stuff go? Here we go. Mark on the black, and let's sew that up right now, and then we'll cut and press. Okay. I'll make this other block here. I think I might. I mean, because I've had such fun. I really have. And I'm not done yet, so I could always catch up. It's only what? The red one, the pink one, the green one, the blue one, the orange one, and the purple one. And now this one. But I can always make another one as I'm going along with this to save that. So really, I only have 6 blocks to catch up on. And if I put my mind to it, I could just set away, a Saturday and just get her done, right? And use the materials that I used in the blocks in creating the quilts to begin with, right? Wouldn't be too hard. Just a matter of trying to make the time, right? But now that I know, I think I'd really like that. I think I would, Because there's still more to go, and now I'm thinking about it. If I, make sure as I'm doing it as I'm going along, make another one for the scrappy quilt, the major scrappy quilt of everything I've done so far for 2018, right? So I think that's a great idea and a great adventure. So hopefully I can motivate myself and do it. do lemon stars? Lemon? How do you say? Oh, I don't know. Yes, we'll make another Christmas quilt. We'll maybe not do a skirt. We'll save skirts for every other year. But we'll do a Christmas quilt for sure. Very much so. Looking forward to working on with the reds and the greens and the whites and stuff like that. Bye, Nickel Path. Have a good one. You'll remind me? Okay. You have all your live streams to remember it all. Yeah. That's true. I do. And I was working on the bag, and people were really loving my bag at the guild meeting, even though I didn't show it of what I had done throughout the year sort of thing. And so I may have to bring it in September, because it sounds like a lot of people wanted to know how I made it and stuff like that. I was just filling it with the goodies I had to take, because I had to bring 5 quilts with me, 3 that customers were picking up, and 2 that I was showing, and then I had my bag, and then I had my plate and my cutlery and my cup and my placemat, and then my dish I was bringing, and then all the stuff I had for the charity and the silent auction, and it was full. I couldn't take any more. I did show off the blue quilt and the purple quilt, the scrappy ones I work on, and they were very much liked. So, how do you see on hangers? What? I'm sewing on hangers today. I meant sleeves. Oh, hangers to sleeves. What? Yeah. We were trying to figure that out. What? All right, we'll sew this last block here together and call it a show for today. So that means we got 4 done. And then next week we'll just keep plugging away. All right, so let's press this. And yeah, we got both of these. Did we get? Oh, there we go. There they are. Press to the dark. Press to the dark. Da-da-da-da-da-da. Press to the dark. Okay, probably only needed the 1 strip, but we'll make sure we had that other one back up just in case, because I want to make sure we can make our 5 blocks. Okay. Oh, that's beautiful. I love that butterfly with the white. That's stunner. Stunner. Da-da-da-da-da, stunner. So very pretty. All right, so there's that one. Okay, and then these guys, press to the dark. And it should be just lop off the tips, the little ears of it, and then we're good to go. Oops, wrong way, silly. Do, 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 do. Okay. And this will come along quite fast, I think. Like I said, we'll keep it to 3 shows. Maybe I'll do a couple of blocks before next one. Get some couple of rows together so we see what it's looking like. So you can see my idea of design I had going on between the black and the whites and then the black and white mixed fabric. I know we all have a design idea in our mind. Sometimes it's really hard to just get it to come to so something that can be visually and looked at and either appreciated or whatever. You know what I mean. Okay, so now we got those. And now we want to put, since I have the 2 of these together, I can just do a flip and flop. These 2 right here, and then just cut to make sure I have everybody in the pool, sort of thing, right? So let's just nestle them together. Make sure everybody's on the right page. Okay. All right, we'll trim that there. Put that down a bit. Okay, all right. Just trying to straighten it out a bit so I can get a nice clean line. I fall out for people. What? Sorry. Hello, Maria. Hopefully we get that translated so I can see what you were saying. Hello, Steph. Happy to see you back. You had many confused. Was it last week or the week before when you were under your husband's login? I'm like, no, that was Steph. It wasn't Mark. It was Steph. It was kind of funny. Hello, Karina. Happy you're here. And Jerry Lynn, happy you're here too. I'm not sure what you're talking about, though. I'd like to know. All right, so that's 1 block, 2 blocks, 3 blocks, 4, and nope, 1, 2 and a half. There we go. And 5. Okay. Nope. There we go. Yeah, that's 5. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so we're going to sew those together. I can check it out later. And hello from Portugal. I think your soccer team is seriously kicking some butt. That's all I have to say in the World Cup. So way to go. Popsicle. We got some lemonade freezies. I don't like them. I thought it would. I don't. One's blueberry lemon, one's lemon, and one's watermelon lemon. I don't like anything fake tasting watermelon, so that's not going to happen. But yeah, I don't like the lemon. I haven't had the blueberry lemon yet, so we'll see about that one. But I meant to get some bigger ones today. Where was I? No, actually, I was at Costco, and I meant to get the big ones. How big are the half squares? They are cut at 5 inches. They are 5-inch squares and then cut in half by using that little, you know, the little ruler here down the center of the black and cutting down the center line and so on and so forth. But they're 5-inch squares and these are 2.5-inch strips. Okay. 2 done to 4 of yours. Oh, you go, Tina. I'm watching. You go, girl. I can't wait to see your progress. And thank you very much for following along. It's fantastic of you. It really, really is. And I'm glad you messaged me on, or we were talking on Facebook so you knew what sizes to cut so you can get ahead of the game. I just figured I'd keep it easy by using the 5s and the 2.5s. You know, everybody usually has that in their stash, or they get a, you know, like a little kit, or they get a little package or something like that. Am I sewing these all the right way? I guess it doesn't really matter. We discovered that, didn't we? Okay, so I shouldn't be worried too much about it. Did one? Awesome, Sharon. Awesome. Way to go. Way to go, Team Quilt Shop. Do. Yes, very, very excited. I'm excited about every day. Sun rises, I'm excited. Life is meant to be lived. I live it and I have fun. And I make sure everybody else knows I have fun too. Because then maybe they'll have some fun too. Maybe they don't gotta be no stick in the mud. I even ventured to Costco by myself yesterday in the late afternoon. I was gone for like 2.5, 3-hour journey. It was a very long time. Bob's doing this. By myself, so he didn't have to go, so he can enjoy playing his games at home. All right, now we got the 4 patchers to press. 4 patchers to press. And of course, that has a little bit more black in it, so it's going to bring this block darker when it does the layout. So I'm going to have to save each one to the very, very end before I actually can sew them together. So I'm going to have to do a nice proper layout to make sure I've either got light to dark, or it's a proper transition, or equal portions, all that sort of fun stuff. Okay, so here we go. We got those 3 done. We'll put them there so you can see them. Very beautiful. Loving them. Very, very, very lovely. Okay, and now let's set this guy up. There we go. And remember, we're getting our black row, and then we're getting our white row, but it'll be like a butterfly row. Okay. There we go. Oh, how pretty. Oh, how pretty. Very lovely. Make sure I've got that right. It's got the white. It's got the black. My little ladders are in place. It's beautiful. Okay. Do. I can cut that with my AccuQuilt. Can you? This one you're talking about? Yeah? Oh yeah, we already talked about the half-hour scavenger. I would love to know how many is making the Jacob's Ladder here. I will when my fabric is coming. Well, I hope so, Haley. I can't wait to see what you post on Facebook because you do stunning stuff. You're a beautiful artist, and I love what you do. And I like that you're just not sticking to just one thing constantly. You're adventurous. You try this, you try that, and I think that's awesome because as we learn, that's how we learn, right? So fantastic. Kudos to you, honey. Yay, Sharon. I know Sharon and Tina are. And me, I'm making it. Keep it nice and simple. I thought everybody could partake if they wanted to. And of course, it's a very simple, easy block. Great for a beginner. It's a little bit challenging. You will learn something about matching up stuff and squaring up if you needed to help square up. But really, all you have to do is lop off the little ears and you're good to go. I haven't done much else, so. Yeah, it would make the cutting so much quicker, that's for sure. All right, so across the top, making sure. Oh, I know the double wedding ring went super fast because of the cutter. Could you imagine if I was doing that all by hands and scissors? I'd gone bonkers by now. Cuckoo, cuckoo, for sure. All right, making sure I'm keeping consistent. I'm not getting any of my blocks messed up because that's what happened the first time around. I was so proud of it, and then I showed Pop. I was ironing it. I showed Pop. I go, this is how it's going to go. I don't know about the rest of the day. He starts laughing. He goes, post it. I'm like, yeah. He goes, yeah, go for it. I'm like, all right. So I posted it. And Rowena, awesome. Awesome. Thank you, Rowena. Can't wait to see yours too. And anybody else who's not making a comment or can't make a comment or don't know how or whatever, if you're doing it, awesome. I can't wait to see it. Send me an email. llfulford, FULFORD at WeSewIt, WESEWIT.ca. Okay? Email it to me. I would love to see it. If you don't do social media, do an email. All right, we're on the third row. Third row. And this is coming along really fast. We've got 4. 4 out of 20. So if I get, say maybe, what's it, 4? If we get another 4 done by next week, that gives us 8. And then if we do another 4 on the show, that gives us 12. I may have to do a little bit more than 4. Maybe I'll have to do 5 or 6, but well, check out the Mafia Facebook group. I may send some pictures on there to see how I'm progressing. But like I said, none of them will be attached together until they're all done, until I get them laid out in a design that I like, that's going to be complementary to the different colors of the block layout and stuff, okay? So, but doing this in a Christmas colors or Christmas scrappy fabrics, oh, stunner. It would be so beautiful. You could do this in anything. Make a baby quilt. You know, how pretty is that? You know, if you're, I could see this being a very universal pattern to do in many situations. And you get that little flow of effect as if it almost looks like it's on point. You know, when you look at a Jacob's Ladder, it looks like it's on point, but it's not. It's just a square fabric against a square, square fabric, right? So, oh. We all need to send you one Jacob's Ladder block to make a community. Oh, that would be cute too. That's a bit complicated, but if you want to do that, that's why we're sticking to the 9 patches. But actually, before I put this together, we're going to do mail call. Okay. We got some beautiful mail here today. This one is from Michelle from Sunford, North Carolina. Okay. And she sent these beautiful blocks. Aren't they stunning? I love them. And you did an amazing job, Michelle. Thank you so very much. They are going in the next quilt. So please, thank you. Thank you for sending them along. Isn't it cute? Adorable little fabric there. And this one here too, love the birds. I wish I had a whole bolt of this bird fabric. I don't know why. Something about this bird fabric is calling me. It is beautiful. Hopefully you can see that. It is stunning. So thank you so very much for that, Michelle. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And definitely going to be used. I appreciate it. And your lovely note. And now this one is from Wanda Jackson. Hold on. Where was she from? Well, I know you know where you're from, but I think I misplaced your envelope. It's around here. So anyways, I didn't even open it. I saved it to show to you guys. So remember we were talking about a sampler? She must have known because we only were talking about it last week and this was already in the mail. So I love this, the 100 blocks, and even I think Robin had asked me if I had one of these books here. I do now. I know I may have another one, but this is fantastic. So thank you. Awesome. Awesome, awesome. And then, a donation top. How lovely. Look at the dinosaurs on this. That's beautiful. Oh, my goodness. Oh, check that out. What a stunner. Love it. Those colors are amazing. Oh, thank you so much. Beautiful job, Wanda. Oh, my goodness. Looks like she sent some... Disappearing 9-patch I Spy version. Oh, that's beautiful. Thank you. Oh, and some I Spy fabric. Oh, this must be her blocks. Oh, beautiful. Look at those hearts. Oh, love them. Oh, and red and white. My next one, I swear, we're going to do another red and white quilt too. So, ooh, spiders. Love that. Check that baby out. Oh my goodness. Love, love, love. Okay, hold on. This is clearly, it's going to be a big show. Oh, this is going to go in the Christmas stuff. Isn't that lovely? I love it. Beautiful. Thank you so much, Wanda. Oh my gosh. A little baseball fabric. Check that out. Very cool. A little bit more baseball fabric here. Check that out. I want to give you a good chance so you can take a good look at it. Very beautiful. Oh, and sharks. Sharks and tractors and more sharks. Oh my gosh, super cute. Okay, I'm going to show them all up because these are stunner. Love it. I cannot wait to do an I Spy quilt now. That's going to be on the list. Thank you, Wanda, for inspiring me. Thank you, Wanda, for thinking of me. Oh my gosh, I love tractors. Oh, I'm a little shark. Upside down. No, they're shark. I think they're all sorts of way sharks. I think they're any kind of way. Hello, Vicky, and happy Father's Day to anybody you know. Oh, and cool. And here, some pennants, baseball pennants and stuff like that. Beautiful. Another more baseball fabric. It's lovely. There we go. And some bowling. I love bowling. I have my own ball. Bo Pop and I have our own balls. There we go. Isn't that cool? Love it. Oh, and stars. Oh, and a little farm. What she sent, I could probably make a quilt out of. So thank you so much. Oh, my goodness. Oh, yes. Very much. I'm collecting now. Actually, I think I have been for a while. I'd love to make one for my niece, maybe for her 10th birthday or something like that when she turns 10. I got 4 years to plug through on that one. So, the youngest one. That's cute. Little beautiful. Beautiful fabric. Oh, little stars on that one. Oh, and the birds. Oh, I love the birds. The birds are so sweet. Can you imagine a whole backing of that? Oh, that would be stunner on a nice little summer quilt. Oh, school time. Yes, it's almost school time out. Yes, very much pretty treasures, and I can't wait to make something with them. So thank you very, very much. Maybe I'll make an I Spy for my niece and then an I Spy for charity, and we'll do it all at the same time. We'll do 2 blocks. We'll keep going from there. Very nice. And then there's another sports one here. Some fun fabrics too. It's kind of like a flannelly, jammy type, you know, but it's not quite. It's almost like a fleecy bit. It's beautiful. It feels really luxurious. And some polka dots. Who doesn't love polka dots? I love me some polka dots. Aren't these beautiful? Woo! Love it. Oh, and kitty cats. Oh, the cool cats in the hood. Oh yeah, check out this one, lounging in the lounge chair. OMG, too funny. Too cute. And then we got some love fabric here. Peace, love on you, brother. And then some tractors that say slow, and looks like some princess fabric. Oh my goodness, I cannot wait. You have totally inspired me. Thank you so much. Oh, it's the planes. I love the planes. The planes are awesome. All right, and then some princess. Oh, we'll have to block those out. We'll have to make those special, those two. Very nice. And of course, Cars. We all know Cars. I haven't watched the last one yet. I still have yet to see that one. Very nice. Very cute. Love the Cars. Oh, sorry. I meant to come up on this side. There we go. Very cute. And then some football fabric. Very nice. I like that. And then, oh, some cute little teddy bears with snowflakes. Oh, so beautiful. Thank you very much for your kind donation. You're very generous. I muchly appreciate it. And I will make sure these two definitely make it to a charity quilt. Love that spider fabric. What did you make with that? I'd love to know. I'd love to know what you made with that spider fabric. That's beautiful. Thank you so very, very much. They're just going to pop right there. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. This you'll see on a Long Arm Wednesday. This one here, we're going to quilt up on a Long Arm Wednesday. So thank you very much for that, Wanda. Very, very much. Okay. Thank you, thank you. And I'll show you, this is how some of the pillows turned out. Remember we were talking about Wednesday for the camping pillows? This is how some of them turned out, okay? So you can see that there. Oh, and there. So that's how they turned out. Aren't they cool? There we go. Yeah, so that's how I got like at least a half a dozen of those to give away. So yeah, very comfy. They don't have to worry about it. You know, it gets dirty, it gets dirty. Who cares? You know, I'm not worried about it. All right, so thank you very much, ladies, for the mail. Big hugs and loves to you. Thank you so very much. And thank you to anybody who subscribes to Patreon. We really, really appreciate it. And thank you very much from the bottom of our hearts. It really, really helps. Okay. There's that one for that row, and then this row, we got 2 more seams to go. Da, 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 da. 2 more seams to go. Beady, beady, bitey, bo. Only 2 seams to go. Bye, Barbara. See you all next week, Barbara. They are fantastic. I am so stoked to be making something. Like I said, one will go to charity and one I'll make for my niece. So, you know, because I think she would love an I Spy like that for, you know, I got a few years to make it. So, and I really like the jar idea for the I Spy. But I also kind of like the patch, the four patch or whatever that was there for the I Spy too. I thought, oh, that's kind of awesome too. Because then each one gets a little square, right? It's not just a jar of it. It's a bit of just a square. I don't know. I think it's kind of funky. Like I said, one will go to charity and one will go to my youngest niece. But definitely an adventure in the future. Anna, you just have to... Oh, what's up with Anna? I missed the spider fabric. Oh, it's awesome. Oh, it's beautiful. Yes, because you're a spider fan, aren't you? Because your tarantula was shedding her skin last week. I remember that because I missed it in the chat. Hold on. I'm going to show you because I appreciate you and your spider liking. Okay? And your likes of spider. What do you think of that there, darling? What do you think of that? Is that beautiful? Dude, I love it. I would love to see what she made with this and or even just backing. Like, isn't it? I know! Isn't it awesome? So fun. So awesome. So fun. So awesome. All right, one more seam. One more seam. Very excited. And this is going to come along really fast because that means, like I said, we got 4 done. And now we know what we're doing. We can just pitter patter, get at her. One row done. Woohoo! I thought you were waiting for materials, Helly. Yeah, you could choose to do this in any color. Great way to bust your scraps, really. How could you not? And it's such an easy pattern, and you can just plug away at it, not even having to think about it. You know, you have like, 100, or more so of, 4 patches to do, so you just plug away at them, especially if you just have certain colors to work on. There we go. What do you think of that? Isn't it beautiful? On the darker side, but it's still very beautiful. Oh, probably after all that shedding of her skin, I'm not surprised she's resting. That's for sure. I know it's one of my favorites. This one and that one. All right, thanks everybody for watching. We really appreciate it, and we will see you next Sunday on the live stream. But we'll also see you on Long Arm Wednesday. I'm going to do the double wedding ring, but we're just doing it edge to edge. So hopefully you tune in to see that getting all stitched up. Okay. So thanks everybody. Take care and have a great day. Appreciate you hanging out with me. Big hugs. Bye.